Today we're taking a look at the Los Angeles Clippers vs San Antonio Spurs match, which is happening on Wednesday, March 24, 2021 at 8:35 p.m. EDT, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. The San Antonio Spurs host the LA Clippers in the first of back-to-back games on Wednesday. The Spurs are 22-18, 7th in the Western Conference, while the Clippers are 28-16, 4th in the conference. The Spurs beat the Clippers 116-113 on January 5th as the underdog. San Antonio has a great chance to gain some ground here over the next two games with the Clippers. The Los Angeles Clippers haven't been at their best lately, but they've won 3 of their past 4 and will be looking to stay hot after taking down the Hawks in a 119-110 home win on Monday. Kawhi Leonard led the team with 25 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Terrence Mann added 21 points. Luke Kennard scored 20 points on 8 of 8 shooting, while Marcus Morris chipped in with 19 points. As a team, the Clippers shot 49% from the field and 17 of 38 from the three-point line as they struggled early and trailed by as many as 22 points, before dominating the second half by 71-47 to escape with the impressive win. Meanwhile, the San Antonio Spurs have been in decent shape as they've split their last 6 games, but they will be hoping to avoid a third straight defeat after getting stopped by the Hornets in a 100-97 loss on Monday. DeMar DeRozan led the team with 28 points and 5 assists. Derek White added 21 points with 3 blocks, while Rudy Gay and Patty Mills each scored 10 points. As a team, the Spurs shot just 46% from the field and 11 of 32 from the three-point line as they rallied back from a 12-point deficit to tie the game late, only to see the Hornets slip away behind 5 clutch points from Terry Rozier in the final 126. At halftime of Monday night's game against the Hawks, the Clippers were headed toward their 3rd loss in 5 games. LA was down by 15 points to an Atlanta team that has been red hot since firing Lloyd Pierce. The Clippers got their act together in the second half, though, and outscored the Hawks by 7 points in the third quarter and a whopping 17 in the fourth. The run was mostly thanks to LA's bench, which saw Terrence Mann score 21 points and grab 10 rebounds, and Luke Kennard go a perfect 8 of 8 from the field and 4 of 4 from three-point range. Mann finished with a plus 23 on the night, while Kennard registered a huge plus 30. In the starting lineup, Kawhi Leonard was a plus 1 and Paul George a minus 4, with the latter going 3 of 12 from the field. Kennard's lights-out shooting was what dug LA out of a hole, and he was out of the rotation altogether before the All-Star break. The Spurs have been playing without LaMarcus Aldridge, who is going to be traded between now and Thursday. As a result, they have struggled as of late, losing their last 2 games to fall to 22-18, which puts them 7th in the Western Conference. The Spurs are coming off a 100-97 loss against Charlotte on Monday. The Spurs shot 46% and held the Hornets to 42% shooting, but they were out-rebounded and lost the turnover battle. DeMar DeRozan led the Spurs with 28 points, while Derek White added 21 points. Patty Mills and Rudy Gay each added 10 points off the bench, while DeJounte Murray had 9 points and 7 assists. Jacob Poeltl had a team-high 11 rebounds but only 4 points. The Clippers are 1-5 ATS in their last 6 games, playing on 1 day's rest, and 1-5 ATS in their last 6 road games. The Spurs are 6-15 ATS in their last 21 Wednesday games and 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The under is 5-2 in Clippers' last 7 games following an ATS win. The under is 7-2 in Spurs' last 9 home games. So here are my betting suggestions for that game. The Spurs have been good against the spread as of late, especially coming off a loss. The reason is that they play good defense, and their defense usually keeps them in games and close enough to cover. The Clippers have not been as good against the spread on the road and after wins. Maybe it is the letdown factor, who knows? This game is one that the Spurs need more than the Clippers do to stop the bleeding and end their two-game skid. They may soon have new teammates if an Aldridge trade happens, and they'll be ready for the stretch run. Looking at the betting trends, Clippers are 1-5 ATS in their last 6 road games and 1-6 ATS in their last 7 games following a win. The Spurs are 19-9 ATS in their last 28 games as an underdog and 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The Clippers really haven't been at their absolute best lately, which makes it all the more impressive that they were able to come back from a 22-point deficit to beat the Hawks on Monday. The Spurs have cooled off lately with a couple of losses on the trot, and they will be disappointed that they got next to no support from their second unit in Monday's loss to the Hornets. I like the Clippers to continue their form and come away with the win, but I think the Spurs get the cover in a close one. My betting advice for that game is to pick the Spurs +6. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.